Okay, parents, before you buy your child a brand new school backpack this term, I want you to do something. Go and find the backpack they used last term. Actually look at it. Is it broken? Are the zippers damaged? Are the straps falling apart? Is the bottom completely worn through? Or is it actually perfectly fine? Because somewhere along the way, we've started treating the beginning of a new school term like it automatically means buying everything new. New shoes, new lunchbox, new water bottle, new stationery, and of course, a brand new backpack. But does your child really need one? Let's be clear. I'm not saying you should send your child back to school with a backpack that is falling apart. If it's damaged, too small, uncomfortable, or unsafe, then absolutely replace it. But if last year's backpack is still in good condition, why are we replacing it? A new school year doesn't magically make a perfectly good backpack stop working. And here's something worth thinking about. Sometimes the pressure doesn't even come from the child. It comes from us. We see the new backpacks in the shops. We see the colorful ones. We see the ones with the latest cartoon character. And suddenly that perfectly good backpack at home doesn't look quite as nice anymore. Then we see another parent buying a new one and another. And before we know it, we're thinking maybe my child needs a new one too. But that's how unnecessary spending starts. Not because we need something, because we see something. There's a difference. So before you buy a new backpack, ask yourself a few simple questions. First, is the current backpack still strong enough? Check the straps, check the stitching, check the bottom, check the zippers. If everything is working, that's a good sign. Second, does it still fit your child properly? Children grow quickly, and a backpack that was comfortable last year might not be comfortable anymore. If it's too small or causing discomfort, replacing it makes sense. Third, does your child actually need a different backpack? Maybe they've outgrown the old one. Maybe their school requirements have changed. Maybe they now need to carry more books. Those are legitimate reasons. But if the only reason is it's a new school term, well, that's not really a reason. That's a calendar date. And here's where this gets interesting. Let's say a decent backpack costs 2,000 shillings if you replace it every year, even though the old one is still perfectly usable. That's 2,000 shillings you didn't necessarily need to spend. Do that for 2 children and you're at 4,000. Add shoes, lunch boxes, water bottles, clothing, and other new school year purchases. And suddenly the shopping list becomes very expensive. Now, imagine doing the opposite. You keep the things that are still perfectly good. You replace only what genuinely needs replacing, and you put that money somewhere else. Maybe towards school fees, maybe groceries, maybe an emergency fund, maybe paying down a bill, or maybe you simply keep it in your account. Saving money doesn't always mean finding some complicated investment or extreme budgeting trick. Sometimes saving money means simply not spending money you don't have to spend. And here's another little trick. Before buying something new, give the old one a proper clean, wash the backpack if the material allows it, clean the zippers, remove old stickers or marks, repair a small tear, replace a broken zipper. Pulp, sometimes something looks old simply because it needs a little attention. And there's also a lesson here that goes beyond backpacks. We're teaching her children something every time we decide whether to replace something. If we replace everything as soon as something isn't new anymore, they can start believing that old means bad. But if we show them that we take care of our belongings, repair what we can, and replace things when they actually need replacing, that's a pretty valuable lesson. Because eventually they're going to be spending their own money. And hopefully they'll stop and ask, do I actually need this? Rather than everyone else has one, so I need one too. Now, if your child's backpack is genuinely finished, go ahead and buy a new one. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. The point isn't to never buy anything. The point is to buy things because you need them, not simply because a new season, new school term, new trend, or new color has arrived. So before you head out shopping this school term, go check that backpack sitting somewhere in your house. It might have another year left in it. And if it does, you've just saved yourself some money without doing anything complicated. That's what we're all about here. Spending less where we can, buying smarter, and questioning those purchases we make simply because we're used to making them. So before you buy it, ask yourself, do you really need that? If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more simple, realistic ways to spend smarter. And tell me in the comments, how long has your child's current backpack lasted?